ever felt like someone was standing right behind you? Ever had a cold chill that made you just a little bit uneasy? How about unexplainable visions, noises, feelings? Kenyon College is known as one of the most haunted colleges in Ohio. Many television shows have documented Kenyon or Gambier, Ohio as one of the locations of the gates of hell, and has had many occurrences of hauntings in different buildings in or around the campuses. Ghost stories build the legend of Kenyon, and anyone who has lived in the area will have one to tell you. Anyone ever heard of the gates of hell? According to legend, one of the gates is located right here in Gambier, Ohio. The gates are the two columns that flank the middle path through the center of campus. Superstition states that you shouldn't walk between the gates when the bells of the Holy Church are chiming at midnight, or you might be transported to hell itself. Kenyon is said to have hauntings all over town, including the Church of the Holy Spirit. The church is believed to be cursed. Churches in the 19th century were usually built in the shape of crosses on an east-west line. The altar faced to the east to celebrate Christ's death and his resurrection. This church was built on the north-south axis and faces south like an upside-down cross. It is said there is a priest who hung himself in the church and is now condemned to haunt the church forever. There are also scorch marks beneath the windows of the chapel that face down that indicates the church was burned from top to bottom, but no fire has ever been reported. There was a major fire that did happen at Kenyon. That part was known as the Old Kenyon. It burned to the ground February 27th of 1949. 9 students were killed in that fire. 2 were killed while jumping out of the 3rd story of the building. Old Kenyon was rebuilt, but the students that were killed still remained. Many students have reported seeing legless torsos, lights flickering, pounding on the walls, and cries to "get me out" or "wake up, there's a fire." Doors being locked and unlocked, showers running, toilets flushing, and burning candles are just some of the stories being told. The old Schaefer Pool building has now become the Bolton Dance Studio on campus. The pool is gone, but the ghostly swimmer still remains. The swimmer died in the pool, but after the death, lifeguards have jumped in trying to save others thought to be drowning, but there was no one in the water. Yelling could be heard when the pool was empty. Watery footprints seen on occasion, even though it was now a dance studio. There are claims of seeing a woman staring out of the basement window with her wet hair. Many, if not all, the buildings around Kenyon have some form of hauntings. Many students, professors, security guards, and visitors have experienced different incidences of unexplained happenings. In Caples Hall in 1980, a young man fell in the elevator shaft to his death. The elevator jammed between 2 floors, and the boy was trying to pry the doors open. When he tried to jump to the next floor, he plummeted to his death. But he still roams the halls. Students have woke up to the cold hands on their face, someone standing in their room, sitting on their bed, or even with the feelings of someone suffocating them with a pillow. Security officers have been documenting cases of emergency calls from rooms when they went to investigate. The halls were filled with steam. Someone had turned on all the showers to the hottest setting. Unfortunately, the building had been locked and secured for the summer. There were no students in the dorm. So, do you believe in these ghostly occurrences? Or do you believe there is some sort of logical explanation? Some say the legend is just a great story that keeps getting better. Most students have never seen anything and sometimes the stories just get the best of us. Our mind plays playing tricks on us.